Hey guys, that's Carl Brown for GuitarLessons365.com. It is that time of year, so I thought I'd finally do the Star Spangled Banner. So this is kind of a version that I did for this ad campaign like 3 or 4 years ago for this popular magazine, which I won't mention the name of. But anyway, so but it's a lot of fun to play. It's just a melody, you know. You can do anything you want with it. You can play it in any key you want, really. Obviously, but guitar players love it because Hendrix did it. I am not playing Hendrix version. I am not Jimi Hendrix. I can't do bomb sounds and all this stuff. So anyway, we're just going to do my version of it. So I'm going to have the tab. If you liked what you just heard and you want to learn how to play it, follow along with the video and download the tab, and I'll take you through it note for note. So let's start here. I'm just going to kind of in E major is where I'm playing it. Makes sense. We're playing guitar, right? Do it in E. So we're going to slide into the 9th fret on the D, over to 6 on the D, down to the 7th fret on the A, 6 on the D again, 9 on the D. I'm obviously adding a lot of vibrato, trying to make it sing and stuff. So that. All right. From there, I go to this phrase. All right, so I'm just adding little special guitar techniques, trying to make it sound a little bit more unique instead of playing everything straight through. But I am sticking with the melody a lot, not just kind of going off on tangents. But I'm going to do a bend here at the 7th fret on the B string. Pulse that bend, then pick it normal, 5. Then I slide down into the 1st fret there on the G string. Then 3, 4. All right, so far we have this. All right, the next phrase sounds like this. All right, so that starts here on the, I'm going to shift up here to the 4th fret on the G string, hit that a couple times, and then a whole step bend there at the 7th fret on the B. This is where, that one right there, that's the one you can really hold and really do some, make it just put everything you got into it. And then back down to the pick 7 without the bend. I like to do a little trill here, a little quick one between 5, 7, and 5, down to the 4th fret there on the B. Then do a Nice fancy little slide down into the 6th fret there on the G string. 6, 8, 9. Pick it again. Slide down to 4. Slide into the 6th fret of the D string. Down to 2. That's what it is. All right, now I'm going to start it the same way, but I kicked in the wah pedal the 2nd time through. Play the same thing. And I just did some octaves here to end it this time, so I'm trying to make it sound a little bit bigger leading up to the next section. So with the wah pedal, I just go the octaves here off the B note here. So we have the 7th fret on the low E and the 9th fret on the D. Take that from 7 down to 4, down to the open E. So the open E is the 2nd fret there on the D. All right, now we go to the next section. So obviously I had the wah pedal go on if you want to hear it that way. All right, so with the 9th fret a few times, then 10, and then bend into the whole step bend. And then I pick that bent note and do some vibrato on it. And then play 10, 9, and do a quick little trill. And then slide down to the 7th fret. Then back 9, and then a half step bend. And pick it again. You gotta really watch that half step bend to keep it in tune. And then again. So that last phrase I just played there. So half step bend again, release at the 9, then 7, 5, little trill, down to that 4 again. Remember, feel free to just kind of mess around. You know, if you want, just kind of add some trills in there. Then slide into that 6 again from above, 6, 8, 9, and once again I'm going to build up to the next section with octaves, but so now that's the 6th fret there on the D, 9th on the B string. So do that. You can strum them, hybrid pick them, whatever. So the 6th fret here, then move everything up to the 8, and then 9. All right, now it gets a little fancy. We go. All right, so I start with that 12th fret there on the B string, and then I start a series of trills. You get every time you change a melody note, you can pick it, or you can just. So anyway, it starts at the 12th fret here on the trill between 12 and 14 on the high E, then 11 and 12, then 9, 11, then 7 and 9. So with this. And picking it might bring the melody out a little bit more. But it also sounds a little bit annoying. And then you come up to the 14th fret. You're doing a trill between 14 and 16. So this would be your last trill. All right, then from there, after that intro, so that's the half step bend and release at the 16th fret. Then back down to 16, 14, then pick 17 on the B string, then do a half step bend into that note from the 16th fret in front of it. Or release. Or you can go whatever. You just it's a melody you can do anything you really want to with. All right, the end of it. All right, so I come back to the 2 12s on the B string, and then we start tremolo picking. So just pick as fast as you can on the alternate pick on the high E string, and the melody note would be 12, 14, 16, 17, so all the way up to 19. And then a lot of vocalists, they like to hit this high octave, so it sounds good on guitar. I have to do a step and a half bend. If you have a 22nd fret on your guitar, I recommend going up to that and bending just up a whole step. To getting that high E. All right, and the ending. So that's a 17 on the B string, 19, into a whole step bend, and then add another half step, so it makes it a step and a half. Release. With some vibrato, and then 17 on the B string into a big E power chord, so they know you're playing guitar. We have the open E string, 14th fret on the A and the D, and then 16 on the G, and 17 on the D. All right, hope you guys enjoyed it, and hope you have a good holiday.